time we start with an 11.5. What are we looking at? Hater Blockers. It's a double IPA. This is the one that Matt passed on last time because it was 0.2% less alcohol.
The other one had cool artwork, I said.
What's wrong with this one? It's got a shark eating an eyeball wearing sunglasses.
Man, it's alright. But
and then I think that's you in the upper corner smoking dope. Maybe not.
You're so freaking funny.
Before I do this, I should plan this shit out moving forward because that's weird. The clear is popping off of the. That's a first. What the hell?
Rookies.
It's got like a lamp. It's got like a laminate layer on it. That's funky. Funky Comadina.
I got a spot for you. You can fit 3 or 4 stickers.
Or Mike's mouth. Down the side of Mike's nose.
Right there. Have to wrap it over the edges a little bit, but you got 4 shelves and you can cover the ends.
Put it over the face of the microwave glass. Yeah, but this is almost twice the sticker, or of the dimensions of the
shelf. You have to fold it a little bit.
Put it over the lights. Why is it so dark down here?
Start wrapping the sword.
Hey, you don't have to worry about polishing it.
It's a Drekker sword.
Christine can't bitch about this. I mean, all we're doing is sealing in the asbestos.
I like how you always figure out a way.
It's a positive. We got lead paint chipping off. This one is wrapped in asbestos. I mean, I don't know it for a fact, but time-wise,
Probably is.
yeah. Well, at least it's not, unfiltered. Hey, at least it doesn't smell like every other IPA from Drekker I've ever had.
It smells different, huh? That's a good start. You're lying, ain't you?
Just smells like a
Yeah.
smells like a tropical fruit vagina. Were you up a little late last night?
Me, yeah. I wasn't doing anything crazy though. I was just watching TV and playing video games for a while.
Actually, this isn't like the last one. If the other one reminded you a little bit of tropical fruit, this is like a pineapple jizzed in your glass.
That's promising.
Very pineapple.
That's promising.
Okay, so hello. If she fell face forward, her face would never hit the floor. I told you, this is my favorite carry form of a fixed blade. And this is exactly how this showed up from Real Steel. So I tried to recreate that. I chopped apart an old holster. I used the brass rivets that cold-hearted bastard in a skid steer sent me. And I took the straps and I had it. I thought I was good to go. And then I started with this one. Actually, I really like this knife.
The Subaru has no more seat belts.
I started with this one. I love this knife. Feels good in the hand. So pretend that this isn't there. And I was like going, yeah, this is good. And on my side, it basically, it didn't do that because my leg was in the way. But if my shirt brushed it, it would do that. And I'm like, well, this isn't going to fucking work. So I came down here and I tried to figure out what I could come up with. And the first one, I came up with this. I found a band in the drawer, and I just cut it so when you're wearing it, and of course I have it set up, not for him, I have it set up for a righty, but on this side it's a cross draw, which is still easier for me. And so all I had to do was flip it out of the way.
Just finger it a little bit.
Just give it a little finger job, yes. But I only had one piece of this. So then I was like, well, what else do I have down here? And I took the strap from right here, which was wrapped around, and it would just cover over this so that the knife wouldn't come out of it. And I riveted that on. The downside is this was just the parts at hand. I have to get shit. Wade sent me a link to some, not only to some Chicago screws off of Amazon, but also to a company where you can buy the snaps. The problem is this is designed to go right here, so it's made to handle the thickness of the holster. So it doesn't seal it tight, so it's just a temporary thing. And no, in case someone goes, well, would you try? You could try cutting the screw off. I can't cut the screw off because the screw comes close to bottoming out on the female part of it, and the female part of it is solid at the bottom. So even if I cut the screw off, the female part is still too long. So I just need to, when I can afford to do it, I need to get some of those the snap. Wade sent me the link. I put it in my wish list or my lists, and then I can do this up proper. I'll probably end up probably leave it just as it is, so that way this one doesn't flip. So, and this one was the one from Holtzman. But I did wear that one all day today as part of my EDC. I was in and out of the car several trips, and I actually forgot that it was on my side. Now, if it had the regular belt clip on it and it was right here, it would be jabbing me in my side out. That's why I don't carry a fixed blade. I can't stand the knife being at your belt line right there with all this above it. This is a game changer. So this was the one I carried all day today. And my EDC, as I said, I do have a holster that works with the SW99, and it's actually a holster for an XDM, but it works great. I don't know if I could wear it while dangling out of a helicopter by my toes, and have the gun stay in, but again, if I really wanted to commit to this, I could take the heat gun and collapse it a little bit around the trigger guard, and it would lock in a lot better, but I'm not worried about it. If I'm upside down and the gun fell out, then I probably already had problems. So the only downside is I literally have one magazine for this guy, and I prefer to carry with multiple rounds. So when you go from carrying a gun with 18 rounds in the gun and 20 rounds in your pants pocket to a total of 9. Yeah.
Feel partly naked?
I feel insecure in the event of the, I don't know. I always laugh when those fucking armchair quarterbacks are like going, if you're a good shot, you only need 1. So
I mean, you don't have a mob on you.
So you're assuming that it was one guy, not like the scene in the Canada Mall where there was 5 guys with AKs? Grow a fucking brain.
Oh, I won't even want to be using a pistol against 5 AKs. I mean, you're already kind of fucked.
Your best chance is if you also had a can on you and you could take one of them out and the other 4 went no. Then you take another one out and the other, kind of like gophers or prairie dogging. Hey, what happened to Jim's head? It turned to mist.
I'm seeing nothing. Boom.
What happened to Tim's head? It turned to mist. Okay. Probably have to wait for a moment for McLean to go get lotion and a rag.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you have to go like this for McLean. See? Speaking of fruit. Okay. First, that's funny. I've been incommunicado with Cold-Hearted Bastard all day today. 2 thumbs up and 2 shots.
Good.
You know how the night before went when Matt's over here going,
No, I just gotta go home and cook.
Matt, you want a pregame? I don't need one. You want one? Sure. Matt's laying on the floor wearing dark sunglasses. Hey, Matt, you want a beer? Well, I don't need one. Yeah, but do you want one? Sure. That's where you get the funnel out. Just say when, Matt. Smile Money says, first, no. Second. Her. Then her. She can watch. And then her.
I don't think I'm prejudiced. You just all of them at the same time. They can fight over it. Whoever first hops on, fucking Merry Christmas.
She wants to show you a few things about the back seat. And evidently methamphetamines. Oh God, tonight's Locked and Loaded should be good. You know why I say that? Because Joey won't be here. Joey's taking his wife out for Mother's Day. Why? I go, Joey, why are you bothering? I didn't think you even liked her.
You're one real peach of a friend.
Hey, ever wanted to be a bike seat?
Sometimes.
Yeah, he's got to work on Sunday, so tomorrow's Christine's birthday. The weather's supposed to be beautiful. You know how many people have said, you going to go biking tomorrow?
Nope.
No.
Thanks for rubbing it in.
Yeah, I'm going to bike my ass all the way to divorce court. And then Sunday is Mother's Day, which is also another strike against me. And we're supposed to take my mother to the Golden Inn. I looked at Christine and I go, how are you going to afford that? Here's the funny thing. You can tell how loved I am. So Roger comes over today and he goes, Jesus Christ! Fucking took me 20 minutes to get from 40th to your house. You fucking cocksuckers digging everything. He goes, I'm so pissed off, I just gotta go. Okay. hands me 2 cards. I didn't even look at them. And then the adapter for the Keurig that makes it so you can put your own coffee grounds in it. And he leaves. I figured, Christine's birthday card. And one says nothing on it, and one says Eric. I'm like, it was a card. It was my birthday card from Roger. It was a funny card. It was like giraffes, and it said, "How about a couple long necks?" As in beer. And I don't want to sound like you can tell where the love is and where the love isn't. My own mother used to always give me money, but evidently I haven't called her enough, and she actually tells other people how she punishes people that don't interact with her. So I got nothing from my mother for my birthday this year. Roger gave me quite a bit of money for my birthday this year. It'd be funny. You know what? I should borrow some money from you. So no matter what, I got more money from Christine's dad than she does. Yes, you know how much she loves this? The phone rings.
I'm not getting involved in that.
The phone rings and I answer it because she's like in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm on the phone. It's been 20 minutes. It's now been 30 minutes. And she, well, of course, she's...
I like that lineup a lot.
Yes, any of them. Soul sucker. So I've been on the phone for at least 10 minutes, and she comes down from upstairs, and she's sitting on the couch, and she's like, we talked for another 15 minutes, and all of a sudden Roger goes, okay, Eric, I gotta go. Twins are on. Okay. Hey, do you want to talk to your daughter?
No, that's alright.
Nope. Okay. See you later. Click. She goes, you gotta be fucking kidding me. That happens all the time. Her dad calls to talk to me and, hey, you want to talk to your daughter? No, gotta go. Twins are on. She's like, fuck him. I have to admit, though, I do like Roger. Evidently, I passed that whole whiskey and 50 BMG first impressions test. Those are firm. Oh, and her pants are coming off. I like this girl. She just seems like she must be a fun first date. Okay.
A fun first date.
Mike says cheers. Cheers, Mike.
I swear, I thought we were only going to get coffee.
Get out. Smile, honey. Let's see, what do you think the Brew Girls would rate the captain? 50 plus, no income, Subaru with a bad head gasket, no remote start, and a granddad bod.
Hey, you got a truck too, though, right?
Yes. I got multiple vehicles.
Forgot the truck.
Cheap old gun guy said.
With a hell of a plow on it.
Yeah. Oh, and remember how I made the comment that if I just hooked the battery back up, I could turn the power of the truck up and lift the plow?
Yeah, it didn't work.
I tried that today. I guess that computer really means business. But with the battery hooked up, but no computer, no comprende on anything. Dead. I'm sure with your truck, though, it could have just dragged it a foot back with no problem, though. I can still put it in neutral, so you'd be towing only against the resistance of the blade.
And the weight of the truck.
Yeah, don't sell yourself short. I remember the time that Greg called me on a fucking Saturday.
No, I wouldn't be worried. I'm pretty sure it would have no problem.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you would too. Called me on a Saturday. I'm stuck in the pond with the skid steer up on Hermantown there.
Yeah, you told me about that one.
And I showed up
And
with.
you showed
I
up
had
in
the
your-
Silverado and the Toyota.
And he was pissed at you.
I showed up with the Toyota. He's like, Jesus Christ, you knew I was stuck and you showed up with that? Shut up. Fucking hook this up. Watch this. Fucking drug him. He didn't even have it in gear the first 5 feet. I drug his ass. I mean, it was in mud, and so it was slippery, like her boobs. He's like, oh, I got to apologize, man. He goes, that thing had no problems at all. First of all, my Toyota had better tires on it. Actually, I think they were bigger tires. Bigger tires and better tires than the Silverado had.
She don't seem like she's overly chesty, but I think I can look past that either way.
They look at least like a handful. I'm sick of challenges in life. I think it's time to settle down with a smaller chested chick. Just kidding, Christine.
I have no problem.
Happy birthday, I love you.
I have no problem with that.
I have no common ground to have this conversation with you, though. Evidently, I always end up at the same...
Big tits?
Yeah. Got white guy problems. Oh, and black guy problems. Cheapo gun guy, a 10mm fanatic. Sounds like a keeper to me.
You know what they say?
No, Matt, I don't know what they say.
Supposedly, this was in some kind of weird review, and don't ask me how I stumbled across it, but they said typically men with less money typically go for the bigger titties.
Well, you gotta have abundance of something.
I'm just saying, like,
If it's not...
the research shows if it's a well-off guy, they typically go for smaller-breasted women, and vice versa. The men with less money typically go for the big titties.
Here, I don't want to do 2 in a row. Smart.
Two in a row without.
Yeah, I realized yesterday when I went to go put the firearm away and there wasn't one. This is when he realized he fucked up. I gotta get that out more. God, that thing is just such fun.
I know, I get rid of mine, but sometimes you gotta do it.
Speaking of getting rid of one, when are you gonna find someone? Because you know how badly right now it'd be nice to sell that Psalm.
I don't know people with just, a few grand just to throw away. And I told you about the one guy I thought possibly, fuck, I'm not happening, not talking to that sucker.
I can't remember if I sent him a message a long time ago about that. The one that I thought had the best chance was asking Nick Spina. But it's all different when it's Nick. Nick's this guy. 7 o'clock in the morning. Hey, Nick, here's a rubber band.
Yeah, I know.
At 5:30, he drives a fucking Mustang GT. Yeah, I traded up all day long, and now I have this. Some people just have the magic. I don't know what it is about Nick.
If you thought about even being able... you could put that in the newspaper or online.
I could advertise it as a spaghetti bowl on Craigslist. You'd be one of those smart asses. You have for sale a stuffed cat. I call him Psalm. And then have the gun in the background.
I call him the snickerdoodle.
Yes. I'm willing to overlook the tattoos.
Wow, that doesn't come out of your mouth often.
I can make exceptions. Still a sub-comment. Smart money back to cheap old gun guy. Oh, I was thinking more like he was compensating for the shortcomings with needing the extra millimeter. Here's the problem. And this is exactly what I was telling my old YouTube buddy, Piedmonte, by the way, 89. I believe that was Piedmonte 89. You know, I haven't even looked to see if his channel is still up and exists or not. There was one video where he could not keep it together, and the laughter is contagious. Yes, I'm willing to go to hell on that one too.
I mean, she's alright. Other than being a redhead, I don't think she's anything special. But, I mean, I don't see nothing to complain about either.
Sometimes you just have to taste the merchandise to find out if it's any good or not.
That's very true.
Okay, let's get through this shit. She looks like someone just stuck a cow prod up her ass. Rich,
she doesn't know if she wants to cry or say, "Ooh."
Do that again or get that out of there.
She's confused.
Rich Huff says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Hey, Rich, just in case I get a job, you might want to plan a trip up here. Not saying that yes. I have applied for, what is it, 6 jobs up to this point in time, and the only one that asked for an interview was one that I think misrepresented who they were looking for, and I did not want to be a delivery guy driving a 25-foot truck. And then Mike confirmed that. He goes, you would not, no, you would have not wanted that job. Poco says, sup? Din says, take a sip of some kind of liquid. How the hell did I do that? Din says, just get a GT40E, then you can dominate the Ferraris. Hey, if it was that easy, Din, any one of the generations, I think if you could just go, okay, give me a GT car from Ford, you have to go with the original because it's a classic. I don't know. I don't know. I've seen. Well, I'm probably fine because I'm under 6 feet. I've seen with the original car. I've seen some taller people really struggle with them. Shit. Rookie move, I did not have this prepared for the next read because evidently whatever Smile Money says ended up with a whole bunch of sub-comments. Damn, Eric, you do not need more cars. You do not have enough parking as it is. If you know that no tomorrow is promised, material things would really be your priority. How shallow. Yeah. Fuck. If I won the lottery? Hell yeah. Oh, okay, Smart Money. I don't know if this qualifies as shallow or not. If I was a multi-millionaire worth, I don't know, say close to $1 billion, one of the things I would definitely do was to get my pilot's license and learn how to fly a helicopter. I'd want to do both of those. I always thought it would be cool, but especially since if I became a multi-millionaire, I'd want to be able to get an airplane and fly over my pathetic loser YouTube friends' houses and throw money out the window at their house as I flew by. Oh, David J. fucking Brown just got dissed. Sub-comments, Cheapo Gun Guy. Hey, he's got a whole front yard he hasn't parked anything in yet. Cobra says, less digging. Smile money to Cheapo Gun Guy. He lives in Duluth. They have standards. They even rotate their cars on the front street. God. That's because we have to plow. Smile money to Cobra. That sounds like a problem with his old electric line to his garage. No, I'm sure a lot of you have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, but we have to park on odd, even sides. This week, I don't even know what... Boy, nobody in the fucking neighborhood is going to know where to park when this shit show is all over with the fact that everything's all destroyed. We have to park on every other side of the street because of snow plowing. But they, and when I say they, the city, they just figured it was easier to keep it the same all year so that people would be able to remember.
Keep what the same all year?
Our parking. Got kind of a hot older chick on the front porch at the spook house right now. Hang on.
Can I help you?
Oh, that was when Roger is at the front door. I'm still waiting. Someone at the spook house a little while ago. Someone else on the front porch. Well, people always come up and look in the window to see what it looks like in there. I wish I would have seen this earlier. Get off the fucking porch! That would have been funny, wouldn't it? I don't care who you are. Okay. Yes, that is some nice wicker furniture.
I don't know if I'd be able to hold my weight though.
It's made out of pretzels. Din says, if you want a convertible, you could always get a 427 Cobra. Just don't go over 200 or the back end comes off the ground.
You know, if you want a convertible, all you need is a Sawzall, and I'm pretty sure you have one of those.
We should do that to the Subi. No, Christine's dream car is a 1965, first year of the Mustang. Red with the convertible.
See, I don't need the convertible. A sunroof would be nice, but I do like the 67. Like the one in Gone in 60 Seconds is pretty much perfect.
That car is stupid.
Fuck you.
That's only funny if you watch yesterday's review.
What?
Talked about how if I won the lottery, I would have the company that is sanctioned by Carroll Shelby up in Canada build me a real Eleanor. But I don't want the gray, I want blue with the white stripes.
Not bad. I really like that dark silver with the black.
No, it's hot, but it's...
Yeah, no, but if you had to pick your own colors, I don't know what I would go with, honestly. There's so many different things.
If you were Jim, you get pink with yellow stripes.
No. Pink with purple stripes, get it right.
Jim isn't cool enough to even fucking think about getting a GT500. No, Christine is like I discussed this yesterday, so you're the only one. She's like, she's the person that if she could buy, or if she could buy Jesse James revolver, his real 6-shooter, she'd just like fucking lock it in the safe or seal it behind glass in the security system. I'd be like, hey guys, I'm out at the range. This is Jesse James's blam blam blam. What the fuck, man? We
enjoy it.
We
like, I wouldn't lock them in the closet. They would be fucking. They'd be in a good position right next to me.
This reminds me of this time I was in Canada. Actually, somewhere there's evidence of me standing and wearing nothing but a Domino's pizza box. Don't think about me now holding it. I actually, I've bulked up from my old age. In case I have no food moving forward, I want to be able to feel like I'm prepared. Not to mention, you see what this is? This is special coating for my 6-pack abs. Okay, let's talk about this.
It's definitely a little bit different than the rest of them. We'll give it that.
It has a very fruity pineapple start, but there's something...
The aftertaste is like the rest.
But there's even an additional taste before you get to the aftertaste that I'm not quite sure what it is.
I don't know either, boss.
Well, maybe it's just up front. It's got to be the fruits. Because, like he said, is all of that thick, heavy fruitiness burns off. The rest of it is just like, hey, this is just like the last one they had.
The rest of the Drekker's IPAs.
It's like they took the batch from the last one we had,
and threw it in with some pineapples,
and dumped in a shitload of pineapple.
Sorry, she looks like she's fucking, like something was wrong with her. Not her, the other one. The other one looked like she had some freaking mental...
That's called a woman, Matt. Oh, any complaints? That is mattg@gmail.com.
Oh, you're such a funny fucker, let me tell you what.
Salty. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them naked. Walt Disney. Oh, what? Was he also at Epstein Island? Multi-gunman, these are all sub-comments. Nakedness isn't an illusion of life. It is life. Chuck Jones. Cheap old gun guy, the multi-gunman. Have another cup of Kool-Aid. It's on me, the Reverend Jim Jones. Oh my God. See, I don't know what it is I like about her, but I know it's not her face.
She looks, well, she got big tits.
Oh, I didn't notice till now. I thought I really liked that necklace.
Her face isn't bad though.
No, it's not.
I mean, she looks like a woman that you could actually marry, and she's not no fucking skank whore that's on the internet every day. You know what I mean?
Problem is she actually does look like a woman I married, and that one is a skank whore. Again, I'm not quite sure what it is. I think it might be the cinematography. Maybe it's the cowboy hat. I'm sure it's not the chest.
It's something.
Yeah, you're right. It's something. It is a nice picture, though. I mean, I'd use that as my resume picture. I might even use it as my resume picture. Okay. Hey, NIHAP, at least it's cut right, but they look like they burnt the fuck out of the bottom of it.
It's soft as hell. It's
just... How did it get this done and still is drooping?
You know, if that was me, it would be like this. Swing!
Okay. Last in the sub-comments was Mr. 27. To be or not to be naked? Salty man. Okay. She looks hot.
She's alright.
She looks hot, but she also looks like one of those that know it. Mike says at least Ava at 1310 was true natural boobies. Okay. I'm game. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's...
They look like they're about to fall out in one... You know what you call her? Biggie Smalls.
This is a brew girl. And I'm probably up to about 25 pictures of her, and she's holding a beer in every single one of them. And she's another one where the worst of the pictures, she's still screwable, but she can go from like to holy shit,
A 4 to an 8.
Yeah, she's the horse is going. I've had this. You see the look in his face? He goes, "That's right, motherfucker. Smell this. Smells like your girl." Okay, Smile Money. I have a bunch of knives. I use 2 daily, Kershaw Oh So Sweet. Love the grip and assist. Then a cold steel Kudo, I think. I won a drawing from Gunwild 1. It has a blade that is great for slicing.
Well, isn't that what blades are supposed to be for?
Well, maybe he's actually out at the grill slicing. I don't know.
I use that fillet knife that I got from you, dude. I'm telling you, that works great for everything. Slicing steaks.
Oh, is that the one with the cork?
Yeah, and it's got
that fucking thing.
Dude,
if you're actually using it for what it's for, that thing has to flex and go.
It's nice. Oh, I use it for fish, but rarely because I still have my grandpa's fillet knife.
See, I like this.
But
this is also what you use. You like stick it in the end of his penis.
No, that's for the skin.
Oh,
that's for the skin, so you're not cutting into the guts
the foreskin.
If you want to cut around his balls and you don't want ball juice all over. One of these days, maybe you'll go hunting and learn how to clean a deer with me. But
no, I have no desire.
Oh, yeah, until shit hits the fan.
I'll just throw the whole thing on the fire.
I mean,
hey, I've constantly said
you don't want the
if I were to go hunting, this is exactly the last time I went hunting. I'd be happy to go hunting. If I see something and I shoot it and I kill it, I will help you drag it to the road, put it in the truck, and after that I want nothing to do with it.
I told you fucking where to sign up. I'll take you.
I mean,
you might have to sit and watch me clean it, and you can drink a beer in that time. But
what?
I mean, that's fine. That's what I did when Dale got his deer. I helped him haul it back. And then I fucking drank a beer while he gutted it.
I love Dale. I love this knife. And I'm at least proud of the fact that it looks like it gets used.
And it's still sharp. I like the profile of the blade, that's for sure.
What do you mean?
It's sharp too, yes.
No, this is hands down my favorite fixed blade knife.
No, the one that I just got from you the other day.
The Gerber LMF is pretty fucking sweet.
I was gonna wear that, but in Minnesota we have a law that you're only supposed to have a 3-inch fixed blade knife. Otherwise it's illegal. Did you know that?
Again, I don't.
I know you don't care, but it's like, okay, well you get in trouble with that, but I got to conceal and carry. Like, what the fuck?
I know, that's like the other day I was carrying the Alt the Ender. Oh, there's several of her. I was carrying the Alt the Ender that you gave me, and I go, here is the irony. Get on the fucking hood. I've got a gun on my side. There wasn't a problem all the way until they saw that I had an Alt the Ender knife. So,
Would it still be illegal if you put a little gearbox on there with a little twist around, so every time you want your knife, you're just like...
Well, this is illegal.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 3.5 tops, I think. I think it's 3.
Are you saying you can have, you have to have a 3.5-inch tops knife? But officer, it's a fucking tops knife. No, I don't own a fixed blade that qualifies in fucking commie soda. So guess what? I won't be giving a shit. Guess what? Another thing I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you, boss. I'm just telling you. Laura Croft, the fake. You know what? Her tits don't even look big, but they look big on her because she looks tiny.
Penis hack. No, I thought I heard beeping. So, where does this fall then?
I like that booty. I'm not even a booty guy. She's got a nice butt.
This, in California, qualifies as a fixed blade knife because of the dual locks.
Eric, I don't know all the laws. I'm just telling you when I looked up like how long of a blade is legal to carry in Minnesota. But that's messed up because you can take a machete out in the woods. So where does that cross the line? If you're camping, you can carry a fucking 20-inch blade?
See, we see nothing about her, but I'm guessing it's all sweet as fuck.
She looks like one of those fucking crazy expensive bitches, though. Way out of my league and not what I want to deal with.
That's why it'd be fun to choke her out and leave her on the side of the road.
I mean, yeah. You got that going for you.
Poco. Dude uses stuff, huh? Hasn't he ever heard of pride of ownership? I'm assuming you're talking about the douchebag that told me I was a fucking, yeah, she's hot.
She looks fun, and I like the smile. I like the smile on her.
It looks legit. Like, she just found the condom. Is this yours? I'm sure you're talking about the dude that told me I was a loser for putting covers on my scope so that they don't get all scratched up in the safe. Yeah, I do use my stuff, but I also like to get it to look good as long as possible.
Or usable as long as possible. The scope is not going to be great if it's all scratched up. And for how often you can't even get your guns out, you're... Fucking... He bangs his guns around in that safe more than anywhere else, I swear to God. You know what? You ever thought about getting a new safe?
Well,
that's right. I forgot.
One, they cost money.
I was just gonna say I forgot you're not homeless. You're jobless.
Homeless.
About to be homeless.
Homeless soon.
Hey, you know what? Let's save that lumber that you have out in the garage, and we'll go build you like a little teepee
up on your dad's property.
Yeah, a little teepee tent fucking thing for you.
Speaking of that, I'm probably.
If you're lucky, you can build a porch.
I'm to get it out of sight. Your property, your hunting area.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a place like somewhat out of sight that maybe I could leave the plow up there? Because I don't want to inconvenience your dad by having it in his yard on his property.
I'd have to ask him, but I still think it'd be better up on where he's living now.
Well, yeah, as long as it didn't piss him off.
Yeah, well, I'll ask him.
Of course, right now I can't even get it off of the truck.
Yeah. Let's see how much it inconveniences him, because so you know where we have the loop around driveway, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, look at this here for a second. So this is the top part, and you go down to the bottom, right, where this comes back to the road.
This is the house right here.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
And you go down, and here's where the road exits.
Yeah.
When you go down here, we might have to clear it out, but there used to be a little parking spot right there, like kind of into the woods. And now lately we've just been dragging brush and shit there. But if we cleaned it up, that's kind of a little. I'll ask my dad and see what he says. fuck, if worse comes to worse, maybe you just have to plow for them when it gets real bad.
Yeah, but my goal is to sell the truck
everything.
and the plow.
Yeah, well,
So I wouldn't want to promise.
I'm just saying, worse comes to worse. But up at his property, I don't think that's a problem either. The only problem with that is the fact that it's not monitored nearly as much.
Yeah, I know. But if they're going to drive all the way out there, they're going to steal it no matter what. But I do have a big heavy chain, and I locked it to the apple tree over at the spook house. Made me feel a little bit better. No, if I could sell the truck and the plow and the rifle,
you'd be all right.
Well, right now I'd have to sustain. If I had a job and I sold both of those,
well, you'd be all right for the time being, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Did you got my? You obviously had to have got my message I sent you. It was like The Office or something, or some whatever movie. Which I think it was Jennifer Aniston and Chris. He's from Minnesota. Whatever. Anyways, and he's like, yeah. I think I'm just not going to go to work today. Like,
oh, I showed that to Christine.
I'm done working.
We were out at Patterson Park. Well, you have to do something for money. Yeah, I really don't like money either.
I don't. No. He says bills. You got to do something to pay bills.
Pay bills.
I really don't like paying bills either.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to stop doing that.
I'm like, oh my God, if this is not Eric, I don't know who the fuck this is. Like, we all feel this way, but you're the one that's like, nope, yeah, I'm pretty fucking done. I'm pretty fucking done with this shit.
Yeah, I mean, in my grandpa's time, we could actually retire, but now, under the greatest thing since ever.
We're never going to retire. They say they want us to retire at 70. Guess what? If you got to retire at 70, that means you're obviously still not paying stuff off because they're fucking keeping you enslaved that long. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to work you till you die. We already are somewhat like that.
Yeah. Well, I'd rather live with less than fucking be forced to work all the way to... Jesus Christ, have you been in Menards at 6 o'clock in the morning? It's like fucking walking into the geriatric center.
I get it, man.
Jesus
if
Christ.
if I had enough people to fucking go in with me, I'd build a little community up on my dad's land because I know he'd give it to me. But the problem is you'd have to do a lot of work, which we could do without money, but a lot of work to clean the land free of the shit he left there, you know? But you could still do that easily with a group. You could do that in a month or two. But then the other problem is getting electricity to everywhere. You're probably going to want to put a lot of that's like swampland in the back half. You're going to want to have to lay down a bunch of gravel. You know, you're going to want to put in plumbing.
Yes, don't let the environmentalists know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But no, I'd keep it real small because I still want most of that wooded, because obviously I do a lot of hunting there. But I'd make probably half of it hunting land, half of it farming and living land. Because that's what we used to have up there. We actually had fucking potato patch, pumpkin patch, fucking corn. We had a cornfield.
Smile money. My favorite topic of yours is what would you do if you won the Powerball lottery? Still waiting for Guntown. Oh, trust me. There is still people that have been my friends through YouTube for years and years that would love to see one of us win that kind of amount of money and do Guntown. I mean, we're not talking about people walking around with fucking blazing guns in the street. Yep, that still sounds hot. We're talking about like-minded thinkers proving that you don't need the fucking government to exist. Oh, if the government isn't in our lives, we'll be drinking dirty water and be driving on shitty roads. Well, fuck you if you drove to Duluth, because we're one of the highest taxed states anywhere.
And got the shittiest roads.
Yeah. Right now, at least half of a mile in that direction and 2 blocks in that direction, because then it's a dead end, and the next block up,
same thing.
It looks like fucking Beirut. And it's just like, how many...
Actually, it looks like, dude, it looks like World War II, where they were building all the trenches and shit. Because we have trenches all along the sides of our roads that are probably 4 feet deep in places. And they don't even have half of them taped off. I'm surprised. I'm waiting for someone to fucking drive in one of those.
Well, they're forming it up. That's why I'm wondering if they're going to tow fucking Mike and Tanzara. They're fucking in the... They're in the way... They're... Hovland is going that way.
I'm waiting for them to get towed.
It's like, how do they keep getting the blessing of...
They've got 1 ticket and that's it.
They'll probably get out of it. You can't ticket a disabled... I'm a disabled non-veteran.
You know, but the judge has to also look at how many tickets they got. I've seen them have so many tickets, it's ridiculous.
Oh, because they forget on Sunday?
I don't know what their reasoning is.
Or think they're entitled on Sunday?
That's definitely entitlement shit. Definitely one.
Okay, let's get it. Oh, she's a personal favorite. There's 2 pictures of her.
Well, she's pretty nice.
There's another one where she's got her bikini bottoms on and she's squatting by the fire. I can just smell those smelt marshmallows roasting. Rich says when that beer was fresh, I gave it a 5 out of 5. Liked it a bit. I don't remember what I originally rated it, Rich, but yesterday's was very good. I liked it.
I seen the video. It was not what you said you were going to do, which is okay.
What did I say I was going to do?
You said if I was here, we were going to do that, what we did today.
Yeah.
And if I was gone, you said you had to mix and match.
Well, I found that and went, ooh.
Oh, I mean, I don't care. I'm just saying it. I saw your video pop up.
It's the Baby Jesus starter kit.
Yeah, I see.
Middle, right, left. Or all at once. Look, it's Yoko Ono.
Yeah, I don't know about her.
Well, first of all, they can't be real. Second, usually Oriental women have smaller chests, so that's why I know they're not real.
I was more looking for a fucking dangly between the legs, to be honest.
Her name is Ted. Wade, you can also buy leather sheath for fixed blades on Amazon. What were you saying, Wade? Love you, Wade. Bad. Greetings, Captain, and...
Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
Multi-Gun Man, I need your whiskey, your 357 Magnums, and your Dodge Ram. Mr. 27 says, what are you going to do with the Dodge Ram? Put it in the shop to get it repaired? Oh, a hater! Look, her titties are flying out.
I'll be honest. Dodge is better than Ford. I've still never been a huge fan of either one of them. But they've got their pros and their cons.
Well, I don't want to get into the hate and love club, but I would take a Ford long before I'd take a Chevrolet. And I can say this shit because I've owned all of them. Worst fucking trucks of my existence are the Chevrolets.
See, and that's... I guess I did have one Chevy. I had the Chevy Colorado, but I've had GMC, and they're pretty much the same thing. But I liked my GMC. I like my Toyotas.
Now, I might have had the fluke of the flukes.
I've never had a problem with my Toyotas. Never had a problem with my Chevys. Guess what? Ford. I fucking wanted to get rid of that within about 3 months of having it, and I did. Like, fuck Ford. Sorry, just don't like them. Now, if we're gonna go old school muscle cars, yeah, maybe I'd pick up an old school Ford or an old, 75 or older pickup truck. But I don't want anything new from any of them.
Square body.
Yeah. But again, I still like the old Chevy square bodies, the old GMC square bodies over the Fords. For Ford, there's a couple of cars I'd like for Ford, but that's about it.
Poco's like slamming on the keyboard. Fuck you, man. No, he's a Chevy guy.
Big
Chevy guy.
Mustang and the GT40 would probably be like the two top cars I'd want from Ford.
See,
I mean, the GT40 though, that's ridiculous. No one's getting that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You go back to muscle car happiness before Carter, and you can give me. Fuck, I'd even be happy with a AMC Javelin.
You know what? Maybe the Galaxy.
The Galaxy, the 500.
I'd maybe do a Galaxy, just because that would be kind of cool to have. Just to be honest. I mean, if you could get a nice condition one, have it your way, it'd be nice.
But I mean,
or a Model T. We're not going to have any of those, but.
I mean, if someone came to me and said, I am granting you a muscle car, but I'm a Chevy guy, so you can only have a Chevy. What do you want? Malibu. I'd take a Goat.
You're talking from back in the day?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Now, today, no. The only thing from Chevrolet that I would want today is the top model of the Corvette.
Or the Camaro. Honestly, the Camaro is pretty wicked. When you spend a lot of money on it, like you can get a cheap model, or you can get the high end that's got the fucking same engine as the Corvette.
But here's the thing: the top model of the Camaro is almost a sleeper that nobody knows about.
That's what I'm saying.
It's powered by the Z06 V8.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's a fucking...
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I might go with the Camaro because you can actually get more seats in the Camaro than the Corvette.
No,
or more room, I should say.
That particular Camaro is as bad as it gets.
Dodge have the cars right now. If you're looking for speed and shit.
I just go buy a Demon.
The Challengers.
A Red Eye.
Yeah. I like...
in the day, would have been a Barracuda or a Challenger.
Roadrunner.
Another...
you don't like the Roadrunner?
Oh, fucking Roadrunner is hot as hell.
I would love to play with Roadrunner.
The Chevy, a lot of people don't realize it, but the Chevy Cayenne...
We got a Barracuda up on my dad's land, by the way.
With 4 legs?
Yeah. No, it's...
what about that ass?
I like it. It's actually been sitting there for quite a while, but... if it was a real collector, someone had the money to take it apart and fix it up. It ran when it was parked there. But it's been parked there for 30 years.
Have you ever watched Graveyard Cars?
Yeah.
I've seen some pretty nasty ass shit. If you want to pay...
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, it's old. It's sat there for 30 years, but it also ran when it did go there, so... Not everything is probably shot. There's definitely a lot of salvageable shit.
Actually, one of my all-time favorite Dodges is the GTX.
It's not a bad choice.
I mean, you want to get off the mainstream, but still have something that is a goodbye. I love suspenders.
The Plymouth Duster.
First first.
Hell, the Ford shows. The Ford shows. Those are freaking crazy fast, and people don't know. Those are sleeper cars. Looks just like a regular Taurus for the most part, until you see the SHO badge on the side.
I owned a 1995 show.
Those things are wicked.
And if you think it's a joke, the 1995 SHO would beat a Corvette in the quarter mile.
Easily.
It was a bad car for me to own.
They pretty much have racing seats stock in them on the front two seats.
Oh, no. But here's the thing. It was like, imagine a Recaro racing seat covered in leather.
Yeah, no, I know.
Full power.
My buddy had one, I believe it was a 95 as well. That's what I'm saying. I know exactly.
Was it green?
What those? No.
Oh.
It was, dude. It was like the cop color. It was like the ugly pewter.
Oh, I've seen mine. I sold mine for almost nothing because this will come as a shock to you, but I wrecked the transmission.
Fucked it. Yeah. Those things are wicked fast.
That is a Yamaha Marine sourced V6 in it. 4 valves per cylinder. Ford actually got that out of Yamaha's Marine division.
I did not know that.
That's why it's so fast, because it's not a Ford motor.
Hey, I'm not a fan of Ford at all, but I'm telling you, the show is no joke, and that makes sense. Okay, as to why.
I remember I bought the car and I brought it home. This is when I was married to the hooker, and she took it for a ride, and she comes back, Jesus Christ, I know why you wanted this car. She goes, if I'm not the primary driver of this car, we are going to lose it to speeding tickets. I never did get a speeding ticket in it. Actually, the worst thing that ever happened to me, I opened the sunroof and it wouldn't close. And we were 5 minutes away from rain that day. I'm like, oh my God, you got to be kidding me. The switch was, this is like an 11. The switch was fucked up. It would, once you hotwired it and got it to close, the switch worked great for opening it, but not for closing it. Yeah, I ran home and I had to put it in the garage, and I got my friend Tony to had to source a new switch for it. I had to have I was a little pissed off. I bought that car from somebody I thought I could trust. Yes.
I mean, they're all yes. I was just trying to figure out an order, and it's tough.
I think I'd start here.
I thought that, but I think I'd start with her. It's a little smaller, but I think I'd start with her. And then her, they look like twins. So maybe actually, one of the blondes in the beginning and one at the end.
Look at those eyes. If you're telling me that you're Peter when hit the ceiling fan looking at just those eyes. What really pissed me off about that is it started to make noises. And I brought it to my buddy who tore it down. And it has titanium slides for the timing of the overhead valves, and the ones from Ford were made out of unatanium unless you have a Visa Platinum card. So he actually had a local shop in Superior mill and make the titanium slides and rebuilt it. Basically it was one of those oil treatment ones, and the first time I changed the oil, it started to make noises, and I'm like, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah, you can give me $500 back, but that didn't
do shit.
I think it cost me $1,000 to have the
dude, you gotta get rid of that picture. That looks like a combination of fucking Michael Jackson
Jesus.
and a fucking horse.
Here, that's better.
That is. Yeah, honestly, you thought, I mean, fuck, if you put a fucking paper bag over her head, she was fine.
I think she might have been a paper bag chick. I don't know how she got in here.
That's what I'm.
Dad says 1306. She's bringing you a beer that's gotta add a half a pint. Okay. Well, this is her. This is the girl that Sharky says looks just like his neighbor's daughter. See, this one's okay. I mean, their tits do look like they're about to fly out, but that's okay. We like that. We like that in a girl. Bad. Your spare
She also
mags
looks like a tweaker.
that you. Well, yeah, this one does. Your spare mags that you carry in your pockets, so you have issues with pocket lint getting into your magazines? No, actually. First of all, the pants that I prefer to wear, the pocket is a double pocket. The phone goes in the inner. The magazine is a smaller pocket, perfect, and there's a flap that goes over the whole thing. Kind of like, wow, what is that? That is like some serious like shit going down there. God, it almost looks like a dick was dropping. No, bad actually. Years and years of carrying an extra mag. I've never had a problem. Maybe because I try to make it so that it's so that if I grab it out of my pocket, I can be dumping the mag and be putting the mag in, so it's facing down. Now, the inside of my holsters, that's a different story. Cobra, he just blows the lint out like an old Nintendo game cartridge before inserting. Okay. Smile money. Who cares? The waitress just thinks he's happy to see them when he carries it in his front pocket. See, like this one here, she looks like she just won on pull tabs and that she's willing to party.
Agreed, but she also looks like she's from Florida because she's got those white ass titties and the rest of her's tan.
And she's a beer drinker because her gut's hanging over her open pants. Okay, and Bad says to Smile Money, he probably is. Okay, and then they got a room together. Bad. Did you hear Dodge is discontinuing the Hemi V8 by the end of the year? Yes, that has been the discussion. When they realize that there is not going to be a real future for forced electric cars, again, in our household, I would be happy to have an electric car and a gas. But if the government tries to tell me I have to, I will have a forced reset trigger in my V8. Cobra, the iPhone awaits you. No, it doesn't. No. I've never made that mistake, and I never will. I have had an Apple computer, and I had nothing but problems with that, so...
I love my iPhone. I've had them since iPhone 3.
For me, it's Samantha's feedback. Samantha used to go iPhone, Android, and then she goes, after the last Apple, she goes, I don't think I'll ever look back. And she goes, Dad, I know you enough that you would never be happy with an iPhone. Stick with what you get with.
You see what they're coming out with? You see what they're bringing back out?
Apple or Android?
No, neither.
Nokia?
You know their old 9320s or whatever, 9920s? Oh, that's Huber. You can ignore that one.
This is...
They're making a new Nokia. So it looks like it's going to have a small screen just like the old one did, but it'll actually be a screen and not just black and green or whatever, the small digital ones. I can look it up and see.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you. I actually have had a Nokia in the time I've been dating Christine.
I think a lot of older people will like it. Well, just because of the simplistic aspect of it.
Bad. At my age, camping is a room at the Howard Johnson. Bad. Lorena Bobbitt was the OG decocker. Mr. 27 thinks that's funny. McLean, I thought about putting the body of my Chevelle on a modern car. Keep thinking. McLean, case knives are a whole thing. Good American company. I think Zippo owns them now. Bradford, Pennsylvania.
These are all the new lineups.
Well, how did Nokia all of a sudden have a rebirth?
Don't ask me. I'm guessing they're someone else farther up the chain wants to just...
The last Nokia I had a rounded bottom, and the keypad and everything was rounded.
Mm-hmm. See, like, that's what the screen's going to look like. It's a little bigger, but it's still small, you know, compared to the whole phone. It's still going to have the buttons. That's the old school new, yeah, the 3210.
So it will not be a touchscreen.
I don't believe so. And I think actually a lot of people will like it. Like I said, older people that want more simplistic
I mean, I
phones.
can't wait to get my jitterbug.
I had the Juke for like just under a month and I had to get rid of it, if you remember what that one was.
The Juke.
It was like the smallest phone you could ever get.
Oh.
But it had a decent amount of storage on it for like phones or for music, I mean. That's why it was called the Juke.
Oh yeah.
The only problem with that...
It was known more as a music player than it was a phone.
Yep. But the problem with that is the thing was so small, I had to get rid of it. It was so small you couldn't...
Here, read some comments. I gotta go press the start button.
You needed a fucking needle just to goddamn push a...
Isn't it kind of square?
Yeah, well, I'll show you a picture. What am I reading here? Alright, you already heard of those. Okay, Mr. McLean says the 45 is the new 11mm. Jolson says F9. Alright, let's see here. F9. Jolson, that is a miss, and for any of you that are paying attention, the whole F line, and G line, and J line, shit, how about this? The whole F line and down, everything is called. Don't call anything F or lower. I got you, boss. Jolson again, we need more cowbell. Get on that, buckaroo. Alright, we got Joseph 27 now.
Mr. 27.
Saying 46th. I'll get out of your way.
That means there's only 4 left. Because there was 50 comments.
No, this was the Juke, the old Juke. But,
oh yeah,
but when you think of this, it's only this wide.
Yeah,
it was. Open it up.
It was a really small
That makes
phone.
it look big. That makes it look like the Motorola's or whatever.
That's like my penis on a small chick's chest.
It's
deceiving.
It was only this long, unless you flipped it open.
Again. God, I identify as a Juke. Okay. Mr. 27 says the intro Terminator Bravami. Nice. Jesus, you're fucking shit up here.
Well, look at that. I mean, this is not a great picture, but it just gives you an idea. Like, look at your finger and look at the buttons.
It's smaller than a shot glass.
It was I had to get rid of it. I liked it in a lot of ways, but it was so small that I couldn't even touch a button. You gotta fucking get like a little pen or something to dial out.
Mr. 27 says, Happy Brew Jugs Friday. And he says, more cowbell. Ding dong.
We already did that. We're not doing it again.
EMT says, 1020. Those weren't dreads. They were cornrows. Jump on that, John Deere, and get plowing.
I disagree with both of them. They're called handlebars.
Dreads look like an Irish sheep or a matted dog.
Is that bad?
Oh, where the fuck this come from?
You went upstairs.
What? Oh,
Oh, I don't care. I'm just laughing. I thought you were already done with your other one.
this is a snit for this.
Like, you really upgraded there, didn't you? You went upstairs to upgrade without me. I see how it is.
There's a 30 pack of these in there.
I bet. You know what I just picked up yesterday?
Gonorrhea.
No, I got a 15 pack of Labatt's.
That was bullshit.
No?
Labatt's.
Yeah.
God, I'm not sure I like it.
I don't care.
Last time I had one was actually in your garage.
It's better than hams.
You know what? Just to see if Christine really loves me, I should take off early tomorrow morning before she wakes up and hang out in your garage and start drinking. Okay, bat.
How about this? How about do it on a day my son's not with me?
You fake news.
Do it like on a morning when I'm just getting done with work or something. Because then I can go to bed and I don't have to listen to the bullshit.
You're saying screaming?
Yeah.
See, this is what we were talking about right there.
I'm not really into the black ladies, but you know what?
No, neither am I, but I'd play Pocahontas.
I'd play fucking hide the banana with the African.
mattg@gmail.com. EMT says filling in the potholes with E8. E8 is a miss. These fuckers are destined on trying to find Colonel Mustard.
Well, I just told him. If you didn't hear all that, I just told him. Jolson closed out the last one on F. I said there's nothing F down. They've all been hit.
Oh yeah, it's
There's nothing F down. Who picked this board? They're doing good.
me. This is mine. Yeah, this is me. See, I even wrote that down.
Well, what's messed up there? They're obviously not paying too much attention because they have made hits.
No, they have, but they're looking for him.
Oh.
I'm looking
Why
for her.
is this one special? Does he get a special reward?
If you win and found Colonel Mustard, there's an extra prize, which I still
So you're
haven't.
spicing things up a bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to put something nice in that spot. Last time, well, I don't even remember what it was, but they didn't get it. It was something that I really didn't want to give away, but I would have been willing. Oh, speaking of that, Sharky did not shoot this.
I like how he still got that cigarette in his mouth.
He quit smoking, so. Yeah, I'm thinking if you find Colonel Mustard and win, Matt's gonna donate a gun. Wow, those are nice titties.
Hey, I got a wood stock.
Wait, yeah.
No.
Please finish.
How about a woodland looking synthetic stock that came off of another gun that's just sitting in my basement? I got that one. That's
A
about
Ruger?
as close as I. No, that was from. Oh, I do have a Ruger stock too, I guess, an original Ruger stock and an original Ruger 1022 barrel. And I don't know if either one of them been even to the range. If they were, maybe a couple times. So I bought that. I bought all that stuff and changed it out pretty quick.
I'm wondering about starting with that. Of course, if I really
Starting
want
with what?
Greg's gun, right off the bat, I can't stand that chassis anymore. I would go with a Boyd's.
I don't even see. Oh, I see it now. I was having difficulties figuring out which one it was because they all look like ARs, but I figured it out. Do you want the old wood stock I have for mine?
No, because I want it to be. I would want to build something badass.
So you're trying to fucking match mine?
Well, first of all, the only thing worth a shit on everything you're looking at right now is just the chassis and maybe this charging handle. Everything else I'd get rid of. I wouldn't want this barrel. I wouldn't want this chassis. I would want to do a nice Boyd stock. And then, of course, the bull barrel is your best investment, period.
Yep. In order to do the bull barrel, though, you're going to have to sand down your stock. Just saying, whether you get it from Boyd's or not, because that's what I had to do. But
I've been there, done that.
Well, like I said, if you want a different chassis on that, you can have the old wood. No, I don't have an old wood chassis. I bought mine with the 1022. I forgot that came with it. I thought I got aftermarket. Nope. See, I don't have that. I think Keith has it. Keith has one.
This is why I wonder about the accuracy. There is zero centering.
That definitely looks fucked up.
So it's like this.
Well, the barrel is supposed to float, but that doesn't. That was literally like a fucking Domino's. That was so smooth, Eric. So he knocked over 2 guns. Oh, sorry, a barrel. A gun, a barrel.
A drill.
A drill. A monitor. And lastly, the bottle of vodka.
And some vodka.
Oh, and the knife sharpener. A few other smaller things.
God,
but
not the knife sharpener. Imagine if Greg was watching this. You just threw my fucking gun in the garbage.
I don't know what he's talking about. Claiming shit that's not his.
Yeah. Dude, you can't own a gun. You're a felon because you flipped a lady off.
Maybe that's why he's so upset with you. Because he feels like he'll never have his storage and all the other things you do for him again because he quit. You really... See, that's the thing, but you don't talk to him because he was a dick. And you try to play nice, but it's like...
I've been nothing but a friend.
But I get it. But what I'm saying is, you really wonder. It makes you wonder, like, why do you act like that?
Hey, you've seen the movie where the handler doesn't give a shit about the guy that's out in the field, and if they have to throw him away? That's the way Greg treated me. I was always legitimate. Everything I ever said, it's like whatever. There's a reason that I might have been his only friend.
Alright, well, let's finish this up. I gotta go make dinner, or hopefully they already started it.
EMT says, here we are, 3 comments left. Sharky says, cheers, all catching up. Oh my lord, I gotta go for dinner a few times with my daughter during her vacation and saddle me up with about 3 hours and 20 minutes of reviews. Hope you at least got to see last evening's tomahawk steak and lobster pictures. No, because I have to check on the computer. Something's fucked up. This is what I'm experiencing right now. Look, sent a photo. Cobra shared a reel. But I'm not getting the reel, and I'm not getting the photos.
You want me to show you? You want me to show you what I think the problem is? Galaxy. Apple.
No,
Galaxy.
This happened after the latest update.
Apple. Okay. Galaxy.
Android. Where's it? Hope you at least got... No, I didn't. Well, here we go. I'm trying. Shot the shoddy, and I'm doing... and I'm riding it. Good start. Jolson, we need a... gangster review? The fuck? Speak English. Just kidding, Jolson. Love you.
Hey, got a gangster review right here. You want to argue?
Pop. And
that's how they do it, right? That's a sideways shot?
You gotta get your homeboys on there, though.
Papa.
Sharky says, not making it, not even through one review. I'm fucked. Okay, going to the club. I guess... I'm
not sure what trying to tuck in. I heard that too. I don't know about you. I'll go, I don't know, I'm struggling. 6.5, 7. You went 4? I don't care.
No, I hadn't completed it yet.
Oh, 4.5?
I was going to go, because I can only have one hand, I was going to go, I'll give it a 7.
Oh, that's what I said, 6.5, 7.
Ooh, at this rate, we may be finishing on battery. That is thunder. Thunder. Okay. First in, yeah, so a 7 and a...
I said 6.5, 7. It's not bad. It's... I just wish that... How about this? It's really not bad in the beginning. Like, I kind of like the taste in the beginning. But the aftertaste just goes right back to all the other Drekker, and it's like I'm really kind of tired of that.
Yeah. Rich says, cheers, clubbers. Poco says, gonorrhea would have been a great name for diarrhea medicine.
Gonorrhea? Diarrhea medicine?
She's a personal favorite. And thanks to Brad, I have all sorts of pictures of her wearing no clothes.
She looks like a straight up fucking hooker, though.
So?
I mean, hey,
I got $5. Oh no, thanks to Roger, I probably have enough. I mean, if she's going by the hour, anyway. Okay.
Wasn't your birthday a while ago, though? I believe it was.
Mine?
Yeah.
April 4th.
I was gonna say.
He did say better late than never.
That's true.
Bad? Howdy, clubbers. We survived another week. Time to celebrate. Can I get a...
Hell yeah.
And he also would like, and I personally, you've seen her already and thought she was okay.
She's alright. I'm wondering what the tattoo of 1962 is.
Not her age.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Not her age. That's rain.
Wow.
It's coming down good. I'm really
We're
glad.
in the fucking basement and it sounds like
I'm glad my son chose tacos tonight. Because I sure as fuck don't want to be barbecuing in that right now.
Did he like fish tacos, if you know what I mean?
I don't know if he's had yet to try a fish taco yet.
Probably not.
He likes smelt, and he likes tuna, so you know what? I'm pretty sure he's on the right track.
He'll probably be right in there.
He's on the right track. I haven't gotten him into that cheese that my grandpa liked, but...
You know why he looks just like his dad? Because they look alike. Look alike. Get it? Okay. Bad.
Wow. Eric, just fucking wow.
He wanted the I already gave him that. And the other...
Grab 2 shot glasses. I was gonna pass, but now after all this, you know what? I'm gonna finish it with something. What do you want? I don't know. You made me pick last time. Actually, no, you didn't. You fucking opened up the new bottle.
Which was awesome, by the way.
It was. It was.
And Bad also wanted. He had an FYT, which is fuck YouTube. Jolson 270 Slows Club needs a shot, but no cowbell. Wow, Jesus Christ.
I'm working on it.
I'm on board with him.
I'm working on it.
Here's the chick that loves to show you her ass. Why? Because it's a really nice ass.
All right, Eric, close your eyes. Just close your eyes. No, close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Okay.
Just close your eyes. You can turn towards me. Close your eyes. Just, all right. So you got a bottle on the left and a bottle on the right.
What am I supposed to tell?
Just say my left or your right. Which will be the same bottle.
I'm right.
All right, how about this? I put them on the counter. You say, for them to see, left or right.
Right.
Right? Okay. The right one. All right, there you go.
Can I look yet?
Yeah. Got the Goyen.
What was the one on the left?
13.2.
Oh, that's probably, for my sanity, probably better. That's still good, though. I've come to the conclusion everything
They're all
on that
good.
fucking top shelf
Yeah,
is
they're
like,
all
you can't
good.
bitch about any of them.
That's why I didn't know. I made you pick.
Oh my god, look at the size of those pepperonis.
Fucking pancakes hidden behind just a teeny little nipple.
Yeah, I'll pass. I mean, I'm not saying that I would turn her down, but I've never had to deal with what look like silver dollar flapjacks.
Those are more than silver dollars, my friend.
Oh, Sharky, this is the girl that I sent you the picture of to see if I could even send a frickin' picture. You said biggins. This is a different perspective of the same girl.
All right, cheers, boss.
Jesus Christ. I got like the whole...
It slipped a little.
I got like the whole bottle.
It slipped a little. You're
Hey.
lucky I didn't leak over the top.
I never made Locked and Loaded, fucking Matt. Stop.
You did it to me. I still got mine down.
I wasn't gonna make it.
Nah, fucking blame me. Yeah, okay. You wanted to do one at the start. Can't start with shots. Gotta have a little beer. Plus, I wasn't trying to drink a lot. I gotta go home and potentially cook dinner. But I did. We'll see if Danielle helped Charlie. Because I told Charlie, I said, no, you're cooking dinner tonight. We don't want to cook. I said, okay. Well, you're gonna go cook the steaks. And he goes, steaks and salmon. He goes, no, we're doing tacos tonight. I said, okay. Good. Because that's the only thing I know you know how to cook. So that's all the more reason you can cook.
That almost came out my nose.
But Danielle helps him every time. Fucking kid's so babied.
Fucking cheating.
Well, he's, over at our house, he is just so spoiled because he's the only kid of the generation. Well, now I guess my cousin had two, but they're real young. They're freaking babies.
Lights green.
No,
Traps clean.
no one commented, huh?
No, we had club. But that right there, I could plant tomatoes in there.
That's a good split. You could plant some what in there?
Tomatoes. Mm-hmm.
I would plant seed of all sorts of shit in there. We got some retards. We got some high ends.
She looks like she's ready for the next gen. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to see you tomorrow. If I do, I might have to do a review with Christine, which wouldn't be terrible. Like she says,
She's going to come down here and drink with you?
peace out.
Later, bitches.
Bitches.